welcome back to another awesome video. My name is Nox, as in N-O-K-S. I'm all up in your screen. I'm back again with another awesome video. And today, as we're talking about mental health these days, okay, now I want to cover the part about where or how do we support those that are going through mental health or that have mental illnesses in the workplace. Why am I covering this now that we know that we have we do acknowledge that mental health does exist, even though where we work, maybe the workplace might not support, but us as employees, as co-workers, there are things that we can do, obviously, to sort of open up the platform and help those that are going through mental health, because sometimes, in fact, we all do go through mental illness. Every now and then, you might be stressed about something that is happening for a month and your mind or you are able to overcome it and become okay. But when you are going through that, you definitely need a bit of support at home and at work as well. Remember, we do spend a lot of time at work, right? So that 8 hours does matter, and how everyone acts around you will have a massive impact on how long you are going through whatever you're going through and how severe it gets. So I've got 2 points that we can try and use. Obviously, guys, I'm not a psychologist, right? Okay, even though I do have a degree level of psychology, which sort of does give me a room to understand or just understand better than those that don't know. I've spoken to people as well. I do have family members that go through mental health, and obviously as a recruiter, I deal with a lot of people that are unemployed and deeply depressed and going through other emotional illnesses. Okay, so one of the things is, as an employer or an employee or as a co-worker, if there's someone who's got a mental health, one thing we can start doing is normalize talking about mental health, right? Even though this might be tricky because most people come in as very judgmental, and not trying to be judgmental, but because we don't have as much information, we have not taken time to educate ourselves in terms of mental health. This is one broad part of being at work. Even with our personal life, when it comes to mental health, a lot of us don't still understand, and we tend to judge those that go through mental health or illnesses or anything related to that. We might judge them as being weak and things like that, and when we talk about it, we talk from an angle of being judgmental. So if you're at work and there's someone who's going through a lot, try and introduce these things. Share when you were stressed, this is what you did. When you lost a loved one, this is how you overcome it. Why are you doing that? You are giving people a platform where they know that when they do open up to you, they're speaking to someone who has an idea of what is mental health, and they know that when they talk to you, you will also understand and try to be a bit nice and easy with them. Another thing is people then don't open up because a lot of people, or in our workplaces, there's a lot of gossip, you guys. One thing, you tell Nox that you have depression or you've been diagnosed with schizophrenia, and then next thing, Nox shares that to someone else, and before you know it, everyone in the office knows about it, and you are not comfortable. And it's one thing that you've done, you've opened up, and now you are feeling like maybe I shouldn't have. So the more we talk about it, and when we do talk about it, because it's not one thing. You could be depressed and the next person can be depressed, but you guys are going through something totally different from each other. We try and not be narrow-minded about it. Be very open, especially if you've not experienced it. Don't say, hey, Mina, I'm too strong, I would not, because you don't know what life might throw at you, and you are not able to bounce back immediately, and you find yourself in a space where you are depressed for 3 months, and obviously you go to work and you are hoping that there is that platform where you are open to talk to people. Another thing that we can try, which we should be doing anyways to anyone, is try and be nice and be kind to people. Number one, when someone is stressed or someone is going through a lot, you can see. But guys, with mental health, one thing is you can look happy on the outside and you are dying on the inside. So it's one thing that is very tricky. So always try to be nice to anyone. You don't have to be nice to me when I'm down and I'm going through divorce or whatever I'm going through in life, or maybe I had a miscarriage or I just lost my mother. You don't have to then be nice because you know what's going on. One thing with mental health is it's difficult to label it, and most people that are happy, bubbly, they are going through mental health. And one of the reasons is And it's one of the reasons why most people are not able to open up, because people immediately say, but you don't look like you are going through 1, 2, 3. Guys, not all of us will look like our problems, right? Some of us will bath. We will put Vaseline so we can glow, and lipstick, and we are going through the most. Some people, when they are going through the most, you can tell. They just bath for bathing because they don't want to smell. You would then pick up that they don't dress as good as they used to because their minds are somewhere else. But other people will still look after themselves physically, yet emotionally or psychologically they are going through a lot. So I'm saying be nice. And if someone has been nice or been open to you or very comfortable with you to a point where they do share that they're going through a lot, every time you see that they're struggling, ask them if you should help them, make a cup of tea, take a walk and go buy ice cream. So what it does is it actually moves or shifts their mind from what they are focusing on, because mental health can absorb you for a good 6 hours. You could be at work physically, but emotionally and psychologically you are not there. So if you give people that support where you are able to draw them out of whatever they are going through, you might not see it, but you are doing something amazing, because when you are walking, you're talking about the sun and the rain, and you get to talk about other things outside what is bothering that person. And you might not realize that you just gave someone that 1 hour of a very good experience, because they are also tired to be stuck in whatever they are worried about, or stress or things like that. So being nice, not be nice because you see someone is going through. Just be nice because you never know how someone else is doing. Guys, on the comment section, you probably know someone, whether a family, a friend, you've dated one, or you yourself have gone through these things. And sometimes when you are going through that, you don't know how else other people may support you. But if you know, or you've overcome it, and now that you are on the other side, you realize, I wish people would have done 1, 2, 3. On the comment section, please do write. How else can people around you support you when you are going through mental health? This might not be strictly on workplace, but maybe just outside life. I'm covering because workplace, because it's one area that we ignore most of the time, and we don't realize that people spend a lot of time at work. And we do need people that are able to give people an experience to not be stuck in whatever they are going through. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on another awesome video.